on his way to a hospital.
There he will surely need surgery to repair the damage done to his right ear. Again, HolyField circled here on his way to a Las Vegas hospital. And now I'm told disciplinary action is already being imposed on Tyson.
My name is Dr. Gam. I'm the chairman of the Nevada State Athletic Commission. And pursuant to our Nevada revised statutes 467.156, Mike Tyson is temporarily suspended. His purse will be held.
Innuendos, theories, and speculation. It is safe to say that no sporting event in recent memory has provoked more outrage and has raised more questions. Now, we will try to update you on all the current issues and controversies surrounding this bout.
I wouldn't understand why he would do something like that. I think maybe you did it for the pressure, under the pressure, and he couldn't beat him. He was feeling bad. There's a lot of questions to be asked. Why?
Despite all of the anger, humor, and indignation over Tyson's macabre behavior, the question remained, why did Tyson resort to biting? According to his camp, what instigated Tyson's anger and provoked the biting was a series of intentional headbutts. HolyField denies the headbutts were intentional and claims it was a left hook, not a butt, that opened the gash over Tyson's eye. As we showed you in the original telecast, here's where the headbutt occurred. Tyson says it was intentional, but the referee ruled it accidental. Tyson complained to the referee as HolyField continued to fight, throwing and landing a left hook he told us he believed caused the gash over Tyson's right eye. Another angle shows Tyson's momentum from the missed punch puts him off balance, causing the two fighters to accidentally bang heads. Now watch this. You can see a small trickle of blood on Tyson's cheek. This happened before HolyField landed his left hook. The image of Tyson savagely biting HolyField's ears has circulated around the world, raising a myriad of questions. Was the biting premeditated? Did he do it with or without his mouthpiece? How serious was the damage? Here's what happened. The third and what turned out to be the final round of the fight begins with Tyson leaving his corner early without his mouthpiece. Now, this raised speculation that the biting could have been premeditated. Here it is again. Tyson's trainer, Richie Giacchetti, in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, is yelling at his fighter and the referee, Mills Lane, about the missing mouthpiece. Now, Lane's back is to Tyson's corner, so he can't see Giacchetti. Meanwhile, HolyField spots it. He sees Giacchetti and gets Lane's attention. Lane then sends Tyson back to his corner to retrieve his mouthpiece. Although this doesn't shed light on Tyson's thinking, it clearly absolves Giacchetti of any premeditated action. 2 minutes and 25 seconds into the round, Tyson shocks the world by biting HolyField's right ear. Lane, surprised by HolyField's strange antics, calls timeout to find out what's going on. Now, as HolyField retreats to his corner, Tyson rushes across the ring and pushes him from behind. As we continue the saga of Tyson's mouthpiece, some speculate that he spit out the mouthpiece before he bit HolyField. As you take another look of the first bite, you can see Tyson taking a chunk out of HolyField's ear. And watch as he spits it out. It'll be circled right here. Now later you'll see the mouthpiece come out of Tyson's mouth. And you'll see it drop to the canvas. And there it is, circled right there, just below HolyField's left elbow. So there's no question that Tyson had the mouthpiece in when he bit Evander HolyField. Now, referee Lane looks down at the canvas for the mouthpiece, then up at HolyField, and then calls timeout to assess the situation. As we take a look from the overhead camera, Lane, trying to break up the clinch, sees the mouthpiece on the canvas. There it is, in the circle. Lane retrieves the mouthpiece, which is followed by HolyField's reaction to the bite and then the shove into the ropes by Tyson. And again, as you can see, Lane calls timeout, picks up Tyson's fallen mouthpiece, eventually hands it to the official in HolyField's corner right there, who in turn gives it to HolyField's trainer, Don Turner. This is the same mouthpiece Ferdy Pacheco saw in HolyField's dressing room after the fight. Then, just before the action in round 3 resumed, Giacchetti gave Tyson a new mouthpiece. Tyson continually fidgeted with this new mouthpiece. And perhaps it was this action that fueled speculation that he removed this particular mouthpiece.
And now look. Now look. Look, all right?
But as you can see, he is clearly wearing the mouthpiece as the bout continued. Then, some 2 minutes after the initial bite, he bit the other ear. The second bite led to his disqualification. As the action, confusion, and controversy unfolded inside the ring, a major character in this drama was referee Mills Lane. Over the years, Lane has earned a well-deserved reputation as an excellent referee. But in this fight, questions about his decisions have been raised. Here is what really happened.
Time. That's going to cost you a point. That's going to cost you a point.
He spit his ear.
Okay,
He spit his ear. He spit his ear. Look at that.
He's disqualified. He bit his ear. He's out. Disqualified. He bit his ear. I can see the bite mark.
Okay. You want to disqualify?
Well, let me ask the doc. He bit his ear. Can he go on?
Yes.
Okay. It's going to be 2-point deduction. The fight will go on. Come here. Hey,
Let's see.
look. He bit him in the
That was
ear.
a punch.
He was bullshit. It's going to cost him 2 points. 2 points. 2 points off here. He bit his ear. 2 points off. 2. 2 points. 2 points. He did him twice.
For what? How did he beat him twice?
He did him with both ears. He disqualified.
He did not beat that.
That's it. That's it. He's gone.
Upon further review of the fight, it appeared that Lane was going to deduct a point from Tyson for shoving HolyField after time had been called to replace the mouthpiece. Only after HolyField's corner notified the referee that the champion had been bit did he deduct a point for that biting foul. For a moment, after viewing the damage to HolyField's ear, Lane appeared to want to disqualify Tyson and said so to Commission Executive Director Mark Ratner. Lane then seemed to change his mind about the disqualification after learning from ringside physician Flip Hamansky that HolyField could continue. Instead of stopping the bout, Lane deducted 1 point for the bite and 1 for the push. Incredibly, Tyson's corner claimed the wound on HolyField's ear was caused by a punch. Lane quickly refuted this fiction. The referee did not, as previously believed, warn Tyson he would be disqualified if he committed the infraction again. It also appeared that HolyField's corner had to tell Lane about the second bite. In the days following the fight, there has been a continual stream of fallout and surprises, including press conferences, commission hearings, and interviews.
Vanda, I'm sorry. You're a champion. I respect that. And I only saddened that the fight didn't go on further, that the boxing fans of the world might have seen for themselves who would come out on top.
Pursuant to Nevada Revised Statute 467156, that Mike Tyson be suspended pending the disposition of the complaint for disciplinary action against him.
I have a forgiving heart. You know, what happened, and, you know, it's behind us, and he said that he was going to seek to get counsel to be better, and I hope that he do.
As of this taping, the repercussions and ramifications from this rematch are far from over. Shortly, the Nevada State Athletic Commission is scheduled to impose punishment upon Tyson. Many believe it will exact the maximum fine, 10% of Tyson's nearly $30 million purse. And they predict the commission will suspend or revoke Tyson's boxing license for at least 1 year. But even then, the story will be far from over. For how will the shocking occurrences of June 28th affect the two combatants and the sport itself? Will we ever know what motivated Mike Tyson that night in Las Vegas? Was it frustration or was it uncontrolled rage? One thing is certain, he permanently damaged his reputation and career. And what of Evander Holyfield? Bloodied but unbowed, the champion has put this unfortunate episode behind him. Now, he begins his quest to once again unify the heavyweight title. Regardless, the names of Tyson and Holyfield will forever be intertwined in boxing history. For all of us at Showtime Championship Boxing,